So guys, today we are going to study about structures. Okay, steel structures. Introduction. A bolt is a type of threaded hardware fastener that is used to position two pieces in specific relation to each other. A bolt is a type of threaded hardware fastener that is used to position two workpieces in specific relation to each other. Bolts come in several configurations for their application and specification variances. Okay, introduction. There are various types of bolts as well. So what is bolt and what is screw? Bolt is a thing that is fastened by a nut, and screw is a thing that is fastened by a screw gauge, or sorry, not a screw gauge, by a screwdriver and other tester or etc, also called in lay languages called testner. Okay, types of bolts. There are mainly three types of bolt: A307, A325, or A490. Low carbon steel is A307. High strength medium carbon steel is A325, and A490 is high strength heat treated steel. Okay, in A307 low carbon steel, low carbon steel is not commonly used, only used for secondary members, and A325, that is high strength medium carbon steel. Most common ones used in building constructions, high strength and medium carbon steel. You can remember A325 is the code that is mostly used in building constructions. A490 high strength heat treated steel cost more than A325s, but are stronger, so fewer bolts may be necessary. These types of bolts are written on the head of the bolts. You can easily see from your naked eye. Now, ASTM designation is indicated on the head of the bolts, that I have already told you. Types of bolts, as we have already learned, and that there are various type of bolts, and these bolts are further divided into two groups, group A and group B, and they are basically known as ASTM or AICS, or they are mostly divided by their sizes or diameters that I am going to tell you. That is A325 and A490 bolts are available in diameters ranging from half inches to 1.5 inches. The most common sizes are 3 by 4, 7 by 8 inch, and 1 inch. Remember, that is A325 and A490 bolts. Okay, high strength bolts are available in increment of up to 8 inches as well. In order to accommodate other bolt type structure, bolts are generally divided into two bolt groups that I have already told you, group A and group B. In group A include A325, A325M, F1, 852, A354, grade BC, A449, and in group B, ASTM, A490, A490M, F2280, and A354 grade DB. Okay, there are various sizes and ranges of bolts as well. Okay, let me tell you the anatomy of bolts. The total length of the bolt is called luminal length. The half where is the nut is tied is called thread length, and the other is called grip length. So basically nominal length is divided into groups, um, thread length and grip length. So, and the head of the nut bolt is called head, and by the bolt it is below the head is called radius, and the shank and the runout, and in air runout it is a shank. Okay, how many forces are attacked or present in the bolt? Because of the nature of structural bolts, we generate three forces in a bolt assembly: shear within the bolt, bearing between the bolt and the plate. Okay, shear within the bolt, what is mean by this? The bolt, for example, it is a bolt, my finger is look like a bolt. One plate is here and the next plate is here. Okay, so when the plates are in tension, the bolt will bend like this or like this. Okay, shear within the bolt, bearing between the bolt and the plates, and friction between the facing surface of connected elements. Okay, potential failures: single bolt joint, fracture in net area, members yielding. This can lead to a number of potential failure mechanisms. Tensile failures, we have covered these that I have already told you. Potential failure. Additional potential failure mechanism connections: related failures like shear failure in the bolt, bearing failure in the plate, ovalization of the bolt hole, shear tear out, failure in plate, edge failure, bending failure of the bolt, tension failure of the bolt. Bolt categories. Based on bolt behavior and desired performance, we split bolted connections into two main categories: bearing connections. The load is transferred between members by bearing on the bolts. Slip critical connections. The load is transferred between members by friction in the joint. Bearing type connections. In bearing type connections, the connection fail into two fashions: failure of the bolt, failure of the plate. Note: because deformations are restrained, bolt bending failure is neglected. There are bolt fractures as well and bending failure as well. The bolt is like, for example, it is a straight bolt. The bending failure means it will bend like this or like this. Bearing type connections. The shear capacity of a bolt is calculated as follows: Rn is equal to Fnv after that we have to multiply by the factor 0.75, that is also called the LRIT safety factor. The big question that we have to ask are threads included in the shear plane? How many shear planes are in the bolt?